dedicated an entire show about the subject. But now there's something new that I want to talk about that's specific that makes me very angry.
Okay. So tell me about this thing that makes you oh so very angry, Nikki.
Okay, so I'm on Facebook like 20 minutes ago. We're in the car, and I'm like, scrolling through Facebook, and I am a part of the Podcast Beyond Facebook group, so it's nice to see a little blip from nerds every now and then on cool questions and shit. And all I see is a picture of something very angering that I will not tell people what it is because it is a huge spoiler for tonight's Walking Dead, I'm assuming.
Oh, God.
And this asshole decides to post this picture front and center with this small, tiny caption that doesn't describe anything other than what exactly you see in the picture. No spoiler alert. There's a courtesy, like a way that you do spoilers, especially if you're doing them on the Beyond Facebook group, is you say spoiler alert pertaining to whatever it is, and then you enter enough to where it says see more, and okay, cool, I want to know spoilers about tonight's Walking Dead maybe, so I click on it because I've already watched it, or I just don't care and I want to know what it is. But this fucking jerk just posts it right up front and completely destroyed the entire first episode for everyone. And there was like 30 comments when I went on there already that all they said was, fuck you, asshole. Like, that was it. Because it's a huge show. It hasn't even come out on the West Coast yet. Like, it's just barely starting on the East Coast, and this guy has already destroyed it. And, like, I'm so angry. There's just nothing that can take back this anger unless it was, like, a dream in the show. And that's the only thing that I'm hoping for, is that somehow this was part of a dream sequence or, like, a foreshadowing until, like, the final season or something like that. If this is true, then I'm very angry, and this man should be burned at the stake for his inconvenience to the rest of us. You're on mute.
Yeah, so it's no mystery to the rest of the people that listen to this show. You don't like spoilers.
No, not at all. And it should be no mystery. I think once an episode I say, spoiler alert, or shut up, don't tell me the rest of what's going on, or, you know.
I think it's more than once an episode, but yeah.
Most likely.
I understand.
Like, we should make a drinking game out of how many times they say spoilers.
It's already been done.
Probably.
Penny, James, and I, that's the reason why we always have alcohol while we're recording the show.
I'm sorry to your livers.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's really just job security for you since you're a nurse and all.
Yeah, true. Getting more patients and everything.
Yeah, it's the same reason why I put pets in like a kennel cough room, just to make sure it spreads around.
Gross.
You know?
That's horrible.
Makes sense. FYI, I don't do that. I just want to make that perfectly clear. That is not something that happens.
If there's anyone at the Veterinary Licensing Association, don't give Ben a fine.
Yeah, please don't. Nikki, I don't like spoilers either. Do you know who does like spoilers, though?
Oh, God, who?
My wife. It drives
well, she wouldn't read the spoiler anyway because it's Walking Dead and she doesn't like zombies.
No. But I get spoilers all the time. Or I get asked about spoilers, especially if we're watching a TV show that I know some of the background for.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if we're watching Arrow and a character walks in, and all of a sudden I'll have a reaction because they say their name. I'm like, oh! And she's like,
you know who that is, or yeah.
Who is that? I'm like, I'm not telling you.
You're not supposed to find out right now. They haven't told you on the show. Just deal with it. You'll find out later.
Yeah, exactly. Like when Roy first joined in. You probably you don't watch the show. Never mind.
I've been slightly watching it, actually. One of the girls at work really likes it, and so I kind of skipped the last 3/4 of season 1, and we've been watching season 2.
Fucking shit, Nikki. How many times have I told you that show is amazing?
I know, but I don't actually, like, watch it. I play on my phone, and she watches it, so I see, like, flip bits and stuff. And somebody, Black Canary or whatever, came on the other day, and they don't know her name yet. And I'm like, it's a blonde dressed in all black with a black mask. I go, hey, who is that? And she goes, oh, I don't know yet. And I'm like, oh my God, this Black Canary. And then I Googled it, and sure enough, that's who it was. But it was really funny. I don't even watch the show, and I know who it was.
Yeah. But it drives me nuts. And then we're watching Game of Thrones also. I won't give you any spoilers, don't worry. But
I would be very disappointed if you spoiled something when we're talking about spoilers. Like, that's just...
yeah, no, I know. But we're watching the show, and this big event happens. And immediately when the show ends, because I've finished all the books, she looks at me and she's like, "Who did that?" And
I
of
want to
course,
know now. Tell me now.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not telling you. She's like, "If you don't tell me, I'm just going to look it up." Like, Jesus Christ, does no one like to be surprised?
I like to be surprised. Like, I like to know maybe a gist of what might happen. Like, hey, there might be this big fight happening, and someone may not exist in this world anymore. Okay, cool. Let me watch it and find out for myself, you know, because then I'll be wondering, like, which character in which series, whatever, you know, it is that I'm watching is going to die, or whatever. But, oh god. Grey's Anatomy does it really terrible to me. They'll post on Facebook, and they're like, which one of these 3 characters won't make it today? And I'm like, son of a bitch! And then I know the other 2 are going to be red herrings through the entire show, so whichever one they're not, like, specifically pointing at is probably going to be the one that dies for the night. Like, just, honestly, like, just shut up and be like, don't tell me if someone's going to die. Just don't. So I don't like commercials, I don't like sneak peeks, I don't like anything. Leave me alone. Tell me there's a new episode, and let's just let it be that.
So that's the reason I don't follow any of my favorite TV shows on Twitter, Facebook, and so on. Because if I do, I get that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want it. And that's one of the really nice things about watching stuff on Hulu, is at the end of each episode, you don't get the next week on Arrow. It's like, I don't want to know what's happening next week on
And
Arrow.
even if you did, you can just exit out of it and you don't have to watch it.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
No, but they keep it separate. Like, you can go watch the sneak peek for the next episode elsewhere, and that's fine. But Lee has not discovered that yet, to my knowledge.
So I
was happening there.
I was so angry at this guy that I don't even know him. I've never read his name on the Beyond Facebook group before. I don't know who the guy is, never seen him on Twitter. I went to his Facebook page and blocked him personally from me. I'm like, no. If you've done it for one thing, especially something as a show as big as this, I will not see anything from you again. And I'm sick and tired of it. Like, what was it? The Game of Thrones season 4 was ruined for me, or season 5 was ruined for me already. By someone. Was it 5? No, season 4. Yeah, because I just watched one.
Season 5
isn't out yet. Yeah. Yeah, season 4 was ruined for me last year by someone, and I got a huge argument with this person because they attacked me after I was like, that's messed up, and I blocked them on Facebook, and then they decided to get all angry and butthurt and call me names that were really inappropriate. So, like, I'm done with people giving spoilers. And like 3 weeks ago, I just had to do it to someone who spoiled Grey's Anatomy for me for the night, and I was just like, really? Like, Masters. I'm done. I'm officially unfriending or unfollowing anyone that spoils a show or a game for me. If you are going to be like that, we cannot be friends. At least have the common courtesy to post spoiler alert and what it's about and do the return thing, you know? Or I feel if it's been 1 year since whatever it is came out on like DVD or Netflix, if you haven't seen it a year after that, that's your fault.
Okay, so when Kenny and James listen to this episode, I want them to understand that we can say whatever we want about any TV show or movie if it has been out on DVD.
Unless someone catches you before you're about to say it. Like, I do that. If you say something and I know that you might spoil it for me and I haven't seen it yet, I will ask you not to. That's your job. If it's been after a year, you need to catch them on it. Because, I mean, honestly, there is no, like, true way you can just set that for everyone because nobody watches all the same stuff at one time. But with the technology that we have now and the fact that Netflix or Prime or Hulu or whatever has most of the stuff out after a year, like, if you haven't seen it a year after whatever it is comes to DVD or Netflix, that's your problem if you read something, like, that's not your fault.
Right.
Like, it makes me angry. Like, seriously, it hasn't even come out on the West Coast yet. And this fucking asshole is like, blah, 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 look at what happened. Fuck you. Fuck you.
On that note, Nikki, I have one thing that I have to say before we keep moving on. Okay? It's another ridiculous night as my round table joins me, Ben, the ridiculous Riddick, and rants concerning the nerd culture of yesterday and today. Joining me by herself at this round table is the always lovely Nikki, the powerful Powell.
Oh, hi.
And, of course, you know me, Ben, the ridiculous Riddick. But tonight we've got just a small show planned for you because James has tests.
Oh, James has tests. You have to study for him. Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, guess what? You knew that this episode was happening every Sunday at 7 o'clock, or, 6 o'clock today, whatever.
Yeah.
He knew before this test was even a thing, so...
He did. He did know before this test was a thing.
He's known, because we've almost been doing this for a year, and he knows that Sunday nights are ridiculous nights.
I would have planned my studying around this.
I did plan my studying around this when I was in nursing school, so it can be done.
Yeah, and that's what he's going to school for now also, so...
Slacker already.
I might have some things to say about this. Kenny has a pretty good excuse. He's at work. But he's at work, and he gets to hang out with my wife.
I was about to say, he was hanging out with your wife today.
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
My wife is at fucking Disney, and I am stuck here because I have to work. Because somebody has to make money here.
Yeah.
Not to say that she doesn't make money, because she doesn't make money. I just want to make that perfectly clear in case, for some strange reason...
I think exactly what I heard out of your mouth is you're saying your wife doesn't make anything. I should text her and tell her exactly what you just said.
You don't have my wife's phone.
I do.
Damn it.
I do. Yeah, happened a while ago.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't do that.
No, it's happening.
It is not happening.
No, I won't.
Thank you.
But I do.
No, it just sucks. This is the third vacation that she's gotten to go on this year without me.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I've done Disneyland twice without G, but I mean that's Disneyland and we're super close. This is Disney World. That's like a whole world away, you know, like on the other side of the American world.
Some might say it's a whole new world.
Maybe.
And there's shining,
wondrous,
shimmering, splendid.
Yep. I'd agree.
It's just
sucks for you.
It does. It does. But
you can Google it and wish you were there.
You know what? Disney is all about wishing, so maybe I would get there if I did that.
Doubt it.
I think so too. But you know, she went to Harry Potter, the new Harry Potter stuff also.
Nice.
She actually took my baby sister there. And pretty adorable. My baby sister comes home and is like, "Mom, this is the best day I've ever had in my entire life."
That's badass.
My sister.
I wanted to go to that. I want a butterbeer so bad.
It's not that good, Nikki.
I don't care.
Okay.
I would enjoy it just to say that I've enjoyed a butterbeer.
But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on with me.
So let me ask you a question, Ben.
Ask away.
Well, we usually start every episode with finding out what you've been doing with your life. So what have you been doing with your life?
You know what?
Still hosting here real quick.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing jack squat.
Except for building up dishes and...
I go to work. Yeah, the sink right now looks like an absolute disaster. But I have been playing a lot of Destiny because that game is awesome. I know you disagree. And you're allowed to disagree.
I disagree. But I actually had my first fun time playing the other day.
Did you play with Austin?
Yes, I played with Austin, and it was great. He did exactly what I needed someone to do at my level. Is because he's like a really high level, you know.
Right.
Like
he's level 28.
Yeah, he's 28. So I was still level 9 until the other day, and then I got up to 11, which was fantastic. So I've been playing this stupid level 9 or whatever it is, for the last 2 weeks. I've probably spent about 4 hours trying to get through it, and I die at the same point every time. So it's like I need someone to just be there so I don't die and have to restart, you know?
Yeah.
So he shot a few guys for me that, you know, before they got to me, and then he revived me once or twice, and I finally got through it, and then we played like 2 more levels or something, and then I had to run to work. But yeah, I had my first pretty decent experience with it.
Well, and I mean, I think that's the reason I've been enjoying it so much, is because every time I've gone on to play, I've got a great community of friends that I can play with. Not, I mean, just at the very least, Kenny and James. I play with them, and it's a social game.
Yeah.
I really don't think I would enjoy the game if I had to play it by myself all the time.
See, and I've been playing by myself unless someone randomly jumped in, and I just realized that I had people, like, whatever it is, the invites, I had them turned off.
Oh.
To where I don't know how it got changed, like, because when I first started playing, people could jump in and play with me, and then for the last, like, 4 levels, I haven't had anyone, I haven't run into anyone, I haven't had anyone invite me or play with me or anything, and usually I get at least an invite every time I'm there, but I don't want to jump in with all these guys that are, you know, level high 20s or low 20s, you know, because I'm half as good as them.
I love the Nerdy Nights community, Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not, I did have to turn off my people being able to just join.
Nice.
Because there were multiple times where I was trying to get a third person in, with like it was like Kenny was in and James wasn't, or vice versa, or someone was with me and I was trying to get our third person in.
There's too many people jumping in.
And then it was happening constantly, and I have no idea who not to say that that's a problem. I have no idea who any of these people are. So of course, when I'm trying to play with certain people, I feel really bad booting them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I've run into some really awesome people playing that game, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that community.
Yeah.
I still think you and I should play some Destiny, Nikki.
I know. We need to play Destiny, and we will. I'm always sleeping when you guys are playing, or working, and I'm playing when you guys are sleeping, and it's just a whole cluster of things. Yeah. So someday, when I'm a higher level, when I finally reach 20, maybe I'll start playing with you guys, because I feel bad like dragging you down, or I'm literally worthless.
A level 5 character right now.
Well, yeah. So like that's fine. I can play with you in your level 5, but it's like I want to play with you guys doing cool things that you guys are doing, you know. But I feel worthless because my character is so low that I don't want to just jump in and you guys be like, wow, really? We've got a level 11 here? What's she going to do? 1 bullet's worth of, you know, damage in her whole clip? So.
Well, no, I mean, that's another fun part about the game is if you get your friends to play with you, it's like, oh, you're this really low level. Let's help you get to a higher level.
Yeah, let's help you grind and then, you know. So, but I want to finish the story first. So once I'm finished with the story and I've reached my, you know, higher levels, then I'll start playing with you guys a little more. So. You
got to join the Nerdy Knights clan.
I do. I will. Next time I get on there, I'll join the Nerdy Knights clan.
Because you know, our clan has completed the raid a total of 3 times.
Nice. Yeah. What's yours is mine, right? So I can have completed it. What?
Tell Ben to stop podcasting. Come hop in with us now.
Oh, G says you should play right now, but we're podcasting, so.
As soon as we're done podcasting, G, I'll come join you.
All right.
But no, I mean, I think it's a great game in the sense if you play it with your friends.
Yeah.
I know that there are plenty of people that are just playing it, and they're not getting the good experience that I'm getting with it because, you know, they may be playing with other people, but it's like, when you play with your really close friends, it becomes a whole different experience because you're really, especially when you're doing the raid, if you do the raid with people you don't know, you're not going to do well. But it's like we're going into the raid and we're like, okay, we're splitting into 3 teams of 2. This team
and you can communicate with those people, yeah.
And it works out so well, and it feels good when you actually get to the point where you play the raid and you beat it.
Yeah. See, that's also what I need. Is I need to be in a group with you guys or something. Have someone that's like the commander that I can just listen to. So it's like, tell me what I need to be doing because I haven't spent that much time playing this game as much as you guys have. So everyone knows everything. So I kind of always run into something and I'm like, all right, I think the only thing I'm doing is just killing people and I don't know where they're coming from or whatever. But this last level, the one I was stuck on for 2 weeks, I swear to God, I knew where every single person was coming from. At every time. I just wasn't fast enough or have powerful enough bullets to like get to every single one of them.
Right.
But yeah, like I could predict that map. I knew it like the back of my hand.
So what I want to know, Nikki, is Destiny is a really popular game. Mm-hmm. Bungie did actually recently announce they're still having as many people on every day, spending the same amount of time every day that they had at launch.
Nice.
That is really, really impressive. So I want to know what, to you, would make the game a game that you want to play all the time. Like, what is it missing?
I feel, what is it missing? It's missing a good okay, I love Assassin's Creed because it's half movie, half game. You know,
Right.
my cutscenes are amazing. The story is good and it sucks me in and has all these twists and turns and plot and stuff. I feel like this is just, I'm going to give you a little blip it. We're going to go to this place, fight to get to this one place. I'm going to start working. The little droid thingy is going to start working. And then you have to fight off. Yes. So he's going to fight off, you're going to fight off all these enemies where he's like in the computer doing his thing. And then that's it.
Yeah.
Every single time. It's the exact same thing every single time. There's no like there's no puzzles, you know, and I'm a big puzzle in my game girl, you know. I like to be able to think about what I'm doing and not just shoot, especially when I'm by myself. Like, okay, playing Call of Duty, yes, it's just a strictly shooter, but when I'm playing multiplayer, there's strategy because there's other people doing other things, and this is just...
Have you played the multiplayer in this one?
Yeah, once or twice. I've played a few games. And no, it's not bad. But again, I'm like this really low level, and everyone I'm playing with is like level 25s. So I'd go.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter in regular Crucible as much.
Oh, well, see, everyone I was playing against was like a really high level, so in the time that it took me to kill them, they could shoot me once and I'd be gone, or like because they had such a high armor that I wasn't penetrating any of it.
That's my girlfriend. She's podcasting.
Yeah, and I'm podcasting, and you're on Destiny. God. It's everywhere. I can't get it. So that's another thing, is that he plays it so freaking much when I'm sleeping that I feel like it's in my dreams. And so I'm playing it when I'm not playing it. And so I'm so fucking sick of this game. It just needs to, like, calm
I have
down.
something to make you happy. Look at Wolverine.
Oh, spoilers, but he's dead.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think the title of the comics running right now is The Death of Wolverine.
Oh.
So I don't think that's really a spoiler.
I like his
too much.
I like his naked little angel though.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
It's funny. Yeah.
But you know what other game that I've been trying out, Nikki? I've tried out Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, I've been wanting to play that. I've heard it's fantastic.
Nikki, that game is Assassin's Creed Middle-earth.
Oh, I know. I need it.
It is.
When we get it, I will be playing it, but we just haven't gotten it yet.
It's so good.
Once he's burnt out on Destiny is probably when we'll pick it up. So, because that's another one that he's probably going to burn himself out on, like playing and playing and playing. Yeah. So once Destiny is kind of done, we'll slip into Mordor.
Destiny is done.
Once Destiny's done, it has an end day. Okay.
Come out. It's going to be a whole new game.
I keep hearing that, and I just we'll see. But I'm excited for Shadow of Mordor. I've heard amazing things, and so apparently it is awesome.
It is a fun game, and come Extra Life, I will definitely be streaming both Destiny and Shadow of Mordor, so you can look forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Extra Life.
Speaking of Extra Life,
my group, I have a friend that's been joining the Nerdy Nights Extra Life group, and we are going to be live streaming, like, in real life games. So we're going to have yes, there's going to be 4 of us, and we're going to play a few games that are not video games. Like, we might play some Phase 10 or Jenga or, you know.
Please play like Cards Against Humanity also.
If they have Cards Against Humanity, we'll play it. We'll pick up that or something. So,
or even Apples to Apples. I mean, come on. You
so
gotta...
we're gonna switch up between some PlayStation games. We have a PC game or two that one of us likes to play. We've got the Wii. We've got board games. So we're gonna have a whole range of different things that we're gonna be live streaming.
Have you guys gotten an Elgato yet?
What the hell is that?
The game capture device. You did, yeah?
No, I looked at it, but we haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, I thought you sent me a picture of you getting one.
No, we got a Retron 5.
Oh, that's right. That's what you sent me.
Yeah, so we got that. We're probably going to bring that over and switch between some old school games. Yeah. So we'll probably just set up a live stream and just live stream us doing everything all night on, like, Google Hangouts or something like that. I don't know.
You can stream directly to YouTube also, which might be easier.
Yeah, so whatever.
Of course, you'll be able to watch all of our streams at www.nkrn.org/extra life.
Woo! All day.
Yeah, all day.
Yep. So when we're not gaming, we'll be eating pizza, and you can watch that too.
Pizza.
And drinking some beer.
All of the beer.
All of the beers.
All of the beer.
Yes.
For
You
the
might need a
children.
keg. Yes. Drinking beer for the children. So,
man. So what?
Oh, and I listened to your dumb Bane for Nikki.
Yeah.
You told me that that there was a whole bunch on the episode, and I went back and it was the last like 2.5 minutes, and you guys just like, let's just make Nikki dress up like the dumb Bane from Batman Forever, or whichever one it was, George Clooney one, right?
Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin? Yeah, okay, yeah, because it was the one with Poison Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear like green shit, whatever.
Don't forget the wrestling unitard thing.
Unitard? Do you forget that I was in wrestling in high school?
No,
like I've worn unitards before.
That's why I'm thinking this is going to be right up your alley. I don't know why.
It's perfect.
I don't know why Bane isn't your favorite Batman villain. To be perfect.
Because Harley Quinn is my favorite because she looks awesome in her cat suit. Okay, she wears spandex too, and I'm buying my cat suit tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna wear that for Extra Life actually.
I'm really excited about Extra Life, Nikki.
Yeah, me too.
As a matter of fact, this next week I'm going to be, because we beat one of our goals.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I am going to be playing and streaming me playing some Outlast.
Woo! Bane's gonna cry. You're all gonna want to live stream and watch that.
You just sounded drunk.
I know. I was trying to say like, oh God, I'm gonna want to watch that right there. Southern and hippie, not hippie. Hickish. So,
yeah. Absolutely.
That right there gonna be good darn time.
Good darn time indeed. It'll be darn tootin'. Oh man.
Good Lord.
It'll be the wildest ride in the wilderness.
But seriously, Ben's gonna cry, so you're gonna want to watch.
I might poop my pants too.
Oh good God.
You may want video evidence of that having happened.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited for this.
Can't wait.
So yeah, I have officially beat everyone in the goal to get our goals. So I've platinumed this race.
You've platinumed this race.
Hell yeah.
Competition, Nikki.
I got 10 extra platinum points too. Because I tweeted out that I only needed $49 more, and someone was so generous enough to give me exactly $49. And I did my math really wrong, and I only needed $39. Or 39. So
for me to meet my personal goal, I only need $175 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My goal was only 100 to start.
Yeah, so, mine was 200. So
yeah. I started low, and I'm like, you know what? We'll just see if it goes over. So thank you to everyone that donated. Donate some more, even $1.
And remember, all of your donations go to the Children's Miracle Network hospitals and the ones that we support. I am personally supporting the Oakland Children's Hospital in California because it's right down the street from where I live, pretty much. Which hospital did you choose to support, Nikki?
UC Davis. I actually was there when I was like 16 for a little heart problem thing, so it kind of Davis fits for me.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
There's still one person not in the party chat.
But I thought G was talking to us for a second.
No, he's talking Destiny.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
But no, it goes to a really good cause, and remember, you can donate to any of our team members by visiting www.extra-life.org/teams/NKRN. And again, it all goes to a good cause. If it matters to you, all the donations are tax deductible, so you got that going for you.
I like the little kind of switchy thing that people have going on. Like I posted a link in the Podcast Beyond Facebook group, and I had a few guys that were like, well, I'm doing it too. Why don't we co-donate? And I made it clear. I'm like, I can only donate $1. Like I don't have that much.
Mm-hmm.
So like I donate $1 and they'd donate one back to me, or maybe they'd give more if they wanted to give more. So we do like co-donations. So if you're doing Extra Life, you can reach out to people like that too in different places to help out, and
Absolutely. And I mean, I can't imagine that there's anyone out there that does not know someone who's had to be in a Children's Miracle Network hospital or is in one currently. I mean, I personally was a preemie. I probably spent the first year of my life in a hospital. So It's close to my heart. It's close to Nikki's heart because of her heart. And yeah, right,
Yep.
Nikki.
All about the hearts.
All about the hearts. You know what else is happening a lot, Nikki? Game delays.
Good lord.
You know what I was really looking forward to playing soon?
Batman?
The Crew.
The Crew.
Yeah, that RPG racing game, pretty much, that Ubisoft is doing. But it's been delayed. Which actually made me think, Nikki, what games coming out this year, or the beginning of next year, are you most excited about?
Assassin's Creed and Batman. That is all.
Assassin's Creed and Batman, that is all.
Well, I mean, off the top of my head, like, if I looked at a list, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's cool, I'd play that. But the two, well, three, technically, that I'm, like, OCD for, you know? Are
What about
Assassin's
Far Cry
Creed.
4?
I haven't even played 1, 2, and 3.
Oh. Okay.
So, no. Like, I'd play that, but I'd have to go back and play the first ones.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 I didn't like that much. 3 was amazing.
Yeah. See, I've heard 3 is amazing, so I don't know. I'm OCD about playing the first ones in the series, so we'll see one day. And I've got a huge backlog going on right now, so I'm gonna take care of that before the other stuff. But Assassin's Creed trumps anything in a backlog, so.
Assassin's Creed Unity is going to kick ass, and we can do 4-player co-op.
Yes.
Which
we're
means
actually debating getting another PlayStation.
You
For
have to be kidding me.
No. I really want it, and we almost impulse bought it the other day because we're looking at the white one, the Destiny one. And I'm like, well, it has Destiny too, so it's like then instead of him playing Destiny all the time, I can play with him all the time, and then just might as well stock up on it now before Assassin's Creed gets here. So we'll see. Maybe one day I'll tweet out that I randomly just got a new PS4.
Wait until Black Friday. Maybe there'll be some deals. Or Cyber Monday, because no one goes out on Black Friday anymore.
No.
Okay.
No, they don't. Actually, I think it's really fun in my town to see. I like to just go out and watch people go out.
Yeah, you've got 5 people that live in your town, though, Nikki.
Yeah, but they're really angry when it comes to getting deals.
Oh. And do you even have commercial stores in your town?
Bite me! We have a Walmart and a Kohl's and...
That's it? Home Depot.
We're getting a Wingstop. We're getting a
Chipotle. Oh, buddy.
Chipotle and a Wingstop, and I am like...
You're going to become a real town now.
I'm going to become a real Jabba the Hutt now, because that place is good.
I freaking love Chipotle and Wingstop.
Oh, it's my life.
Especially their lemon pepper wings.
I've never had Wingstop, but I love wings. So I'm like, if we're getting a place dedicated to wings, I'm very excited. Because, I'm sorry, Applebee's wings are just not good wings. I need good wings. And we don't have a place in town that serves fantastic wings, except for my old job. And, that's it.
You have to go to your old job. Yeah, I understand.
I have to go to my old job, yeah, so.
No, it's not good eats.
Nope.
Nikki, I think this has been a pretty good episode.
It's pretty decent episode.
I think we should put a pin in this.
Okay.
Say it's done. Send it off to the presses, the masses. This podcast has gone gold, as some people might say.
Oh goodness.
All right. As always, guys, you can find us on Twitter. Nikki is at HarleyQuinn103. I am at Ben Riddick. You can follow the podcast at Riddickulous Rants. Be sure to...
At Riddickulous
RT. Yep. RIDDICKULOUSRT, because I'm a genius. You can also watch this podcast live, usually every Sunday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time at www.nkrn.org/podcast live. Yeah, that's about it. Everyone, it's been another ridiculous night. Remember, you can't spell ridiculous
without Riddick.
There we go.